Tate's rapid rise into a budding star already has had a positive influence on recruiting, which the Star detailed earlier this month. But what about the current squad? In what specific ways, besides the standings, has Tate's stellar QB play changed things, on and off the field, for the Wildcats? Heading into Saturday's homecoming game against number 15 Washington State, we take a closer look. No UA running back had a 100-yard game until Tate became the starting quarterback. Nick Wilson rushed for 135 yards against UCLA, Zach Green 130 against California. Was that simply a coincidence? A product of extenuating circumstances? Green got a larger workload than usual against the Golden Bears because Wilson got hurt and J.J. Taylor got ejected. But Green's comments after the game were revealing. "I'm not sure if they had a spy on him or not," Green said, him being Tate. "Every run was getting 3 to 5 yards. It was pretty wide open. If they want to spy him, we have a lot of other weapons in our offense." Green might not have been touched on his 25-yard touchdown run up the middle in overtime. Likewise Taylor on his 30-yard TD in the first quarter. "It's bound to happen because you have to stop him," Taylor said, him being Tate. "He's a freak of nature. He makes plays happen, and he opens up things for everybody else." Relatively speaking, Cal held Tate in check. The Bears limited him to 14 rushing yards after halftime. They did the best job yet of positioning defenders to clog Tate's running lanes. Rod Smith, Arizona's quarterbacks coach and co-offensive coordinator, watched it all unfold from above in the coach's box. He could see, better than anyone, how Cal's defense overplayed Tate. They had some alley defenders there that were bound and determined to not let Khalil get on the perimeter, Smith said. "It's also why they were weak some up the middle against a guy like Zach Green. He's been a huge spark for us," Smith continued, he being Tate. "He's given us a lot of stuff. But when they start taking him away, our other guys will step up, and that's what happened. Those rushing touchdowns came on zone read plays. Tate holds the ball in the tailback's belly and reads the defense. Depending on the look he sees, Tate keeps the ball or hands it off. But there's a third option, and Tate has proved adept at it so far." While his rushing yardage declined at Cal for the second straight game, Tate notched a career high in passing yards, 166, and tied his personal best in passing touchdowns, too. Opponents regularly are placing an extra defender near the line of scrimmage, giving Tate's receivers one-on-one matchups. Sean Brown's 56-yard touchdown pass from Tate in the third quarter against Cal was one such example. "He does a really good job with his feet," Washington State coach Mike Leach said. "And then as you're preoccupied with that, if they get behind you, he can throw a floater to him, and the guy's wide open. He has been impressive. He kinda ambushed a couple people. Now folks know about him, and it's still tough to stop him." Tate hasn't thrown a ball that much, averaging about 14 attempts per game. That's a quarter's worth of work for Cougars quarterback Luke Falk. But Tate has taken advantage of single coverage with, generally, sound reads and accurate passes. He has a completion percentage of 66.7 or greater in each of the past 3 games. If defenses continue to crowd the box, Tate's attempts likely will rise. "People are going to force us to throw," UAA coach Rich Rodriguez said. Tate looks forward to the challenge. "I'm a quarterback. Quarterbacks make throws," he said. "I think I can pretty much make every throw on the field."